Ready. Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about the class. Which one is last day or stopped at the topic corals, coral reef formations. Okay. Here is the theories which are proposed. This coral reef formations, right? So many theories are proposed by these coral reef formations, but mostly a few are accepted by the scientists. In that, the first one is Darwin and Dawn theory, submerged theories, and Semper and Murray submerged theory, and third one is a simple theory, that is so many formations are submerged theory, and instrumental of lost, and fourth one, that is glacial, subglacial theory. Okay, here Daly glacial control theory, Daly glacial control theory, and Darwin and Dawn theory, and Semper and Murray's theories, and another one submerged bank theory. These four theories are most important to know how the coral reefs are formed in the bottom of the oceans or the water bodies, either these are fresh or animal. Okay, last class we already discussed that the types of coral reef formation. First unit 1.5, the topic is coral reefs. In the coral reefs, we are just discussing the types. How many types is there? 3 types. That is fringing reef, barrier reef, third one is atoll. These 3 most important reef, coral reefs are found. Here, Australian, the Great Barrier Reef, that is Australia. We will give a best example, that is Australian. Okay. In atoll, we give an example, that is Subadiva, which is one of the important part of the Maldives. Subadiva. Right now, these 2 best examples of these 2 types of coral reefs. And fringing reef here first form, and which is mostly made a home to the different type of organisms, molluscans, and some the sponges, and some the alligators, polychaetes of annelids, and so many organisms are lived in this here. The forming of a sand, and some coral are formed, and sponges. Right now, this is about it. Here, this is extends just up to 200 to 400. Okay, up to 400 meters of the. So to extended this 400 meters. But here, barrier reef is extends of 400 to minimum 1000. Okay, somewhat about this. And next, where the atoll is an oval shape or shoe-shaped like structures. Here, highlands are formed. And some transportation also be useful in this type of reefs. So for example, this is a lagoon. This lagoon is useful to transportation. Right? And here, based on these 3 formations, the scientists are proposing different type of theories. Which one is suitable for these reefs? Okay, let us see. Theories on coral reef formation. Today's topic is theories on coral reef formation. And then the first one is, okay, the first theory, how the corals are formed. What are the favorable conditions to form of a corals? Right, here the corals are formed when the temperature. The water temperature is up to 22 degrees. Yeah, just said here now. Once again repeated the important points. That is 22 degrees Celsius of water is most important, and a good light also be important. This is the temperature, and next one, good light. The sunlight is also been most important to grown up the corals. These are the two important favorable conditions to grow on the coral. When the corals are formed, they can slowly grow in their size. They are mostly made up with calcium carbonates, and that's why these are one of the barrier to the transportation. So that's why they are said here barriers, reef. Okay. And next, the first theory is Darwin and Dan theory. Darwin and Dan theory. In this theory was first proposed by the Charles Darwin. This proposed the Charles Darwin, and it is supported by, first of all, this is proposed by the Charles Darwin, and then next this theory, okay, this is right, I will give you more and more supports to this theory. Who's that? The American geologist then is supported to this theory, supports to this theory, right ma'am? And what is the theory? How that they are formed? Here the corals and coral reefs are formed basically at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, here the ocean is there ma'am. I am simply drawing the diagram. This is a big ocean of the bottom. In the bottom where the flood is high, okay, in these high regions, these high regions slowly, okay, they are growing on the depositions of the calcium carbonates. Here slowly form these corals. And these corals slowly modified. Okay, these are slowly come to reach the very closely to the water surfaces. Okay, last class we are just draw the fringing. In this fringing, we are just drawing like this. Okay, this is the water surface. This is the water surface. This water surface here. This is a reef. This coral reef and coral front and coral flat. Reef front, reef flat is there ma. When the slope of the reef is known as a reef flat. Okay, this reef flat and the reef front. Reef front means which is mostly exposed to the tides. This is known as reef front. This reef front has a great flourished flora and fauna. That's why this is a simply slope of the reef flat. And here reef front is always exposed to the water tides. Here this fringing reef is greatly grow on the sides up to very close to the water surfaces. Later, this slowly dissolved in the circumstances or in environmental evolutions. These are slowly penetrate, dissolves and slowly degrades and form as a sun like this manner. Now it is the depth. The depth is formed here between these two fringing reefs. Now it is considered as lagoons. These lagoons are useful to travel. Lagoons are found in the barrier reef only. That's why this fringing reef is slowly converted. Fringe reef is slowly converts to barrier reef. This barrier reef slowly converts to atoll. This is proposed by Charles Darwin and the American geologist Darwin. That's why this theory is known as Darwin's and Donne's theory. Right, ma'am? Reef flat and reef front. Okay, here the complete fringing reef this fringing reef slowly in the environmental condition, either any climatic changes are present, this is slowly depressed, and this depressed, the breadth is become 50 meters above. It is modified as a lagoon. Now the lagoons are present on the barrier reef. Now it is termed as a barrier, and sometimes later going on these are slowly, if there is no favorable factors to grow the corals, that's why they are can't stop their growth, and they are just expanding their number in a rounding manner. That's why they will become as an atolls. In this manner, those are atolls or shoe-shaped structures or coral shoe-shaped structure in between of presence of these islands. This is most important theory, Darwin and Donne theory. And next one is Semper-Murray subsidency theory. Another theory is Semper and Murray subsidency theory. This theory is proposed that when the oceanic bottoms are having a high surface, okay, high flat, just you people imagine that here the ocean, deep oceans, okay, in the deep oceans there is a small highest substratum. This is the highest substratum. Okay, in this highest substratum, surface flats are favorable to growing of the corals. Okay, this is the ocean water surfaces. This water is completely filled with this area, and this is the depth. Here the depth, highest depth. Here this is the lowest depth. But what we said here, the flat, the substratum of the highest substratum of the oceanic bottom is suitable to growing of the corals, right? Here there are slowly deposition of the calcium carbonate and the sponges, and the penetration, the water temperature is also considered here the 22 degrees Celsius, and where the depth of is here 30 meters to 50 meters, which is suitable or which is favorable to growing of the corals. So that's why it is slowly forming of the corals and forming nearly to up to the water surfaces. The first formation of coral reef is here, that is fringing reef. Fringing reef. Here also this Semper and Murray also, those scientists also be proposed the same like manner, Charles Darwin and Daniel Murray. Okay, Semper and Murray also be proposed the same. The first formation of this fringing reef, and then next slowly the reef can dissolve and not growing in a sufficient manner. They slowly dissolved and forms the lagoons. And next these lagoons are slowly deep depressions and formed in a circular manner, and then they will become as a atoll. He is also same proposed that the Darwin and Donne, which is related to the Semper and Murray, right? These are related to the Semper and Murray substantial theory is related to Darwin and Donne theory. And next theory is, okay ma'am, first of all fringing is formed. Then next the fringing is slowly dissolved in, this is the fringing reef ma'am. This fringing reef grow, this is the substratum of the high substratum of the oceanic bottom. High substratum of the oceanic bottom. This bottom is suitable for growing of corals. Now the growing of coral is fringing, which is very nearly to the water surface, and sometimes later going of this, sometimes this is slowly dissolves and forms some depressions. This depression is known as lagoon. Now lagoons are especially found in the reef of barrier reef. Now it is fringing reef is converted as a barrier reef. Now the stopping of the coral formations, they are just extending of their number in the marginal sides and make or form as a circular or horseshoe shaped structures. Now they will become as a atoll reefs. Right now, this is about the Semper and Murray subsidency theory. And next one is submerginal bank theory. Third theory, which is submerged bank theory. This theory was not accepted of both these theories. One coral reef is not translates to forming of another forms, but this is truly trust that the independent or indivisible origin of the coral reefs. What is this? A submerged bank theory. This submerged bank theory tells us, or according to this theory, corals are formed on flat surfaces. Corals are formed on flat surface. According to this theory, corals are formed on flat surface. And next one, which are originally remained in sea depth. Which are originally remained in sea depth. Right now, this what he said, submerged bank theory. So many scientists or inventors or the supports to this theory. Okay, here this theory not accepted that the one coral reef formation is not translates to another, but that trusted the original individual origin of coral reefs is occurs. Right now, you may people understand my way. Okay, if there is any fringing reef to barrier reef to atoll reef, this is not occurred in this subsidency bank theory. They are just only truly trusted that indivisible form of coral reef. It is only true. Okay. Later, so many discussions are occurs, and another theory is Daly glacial theory. Fourth theory is Daly glacial theory. Here the name indicates as glacial theory. Okay, and the glacial period. Okay, where the Daly glacials. Here glacial period is there, ma. That means the earth is completely occupied by the ice caps only. Glacial period during the glacial period. Glacial period. The earth is completely occupied by the ice caps. That's why the temperatures are very low. The earth is completely occupied by the ice. There is chances to growing on any life? No. A little which are tolerate and which are adaptable and which are having their life, their few, or I am saying that none life is present in the glacial period. While the sunlight or raising of the temperatures occurs, the ice is starting of their melting. Okay, ice started to melted and raises the temperatures. Right now the life will become and the corals are grow. Corals are starts to grow here. This theory is here. And up to 50 to 70 meters low temperatures, there was no life. Ice melted due to the rising in temperatures. The corals began to grow. The most important thing is here where the glaciers, the ice is completely covered the earth, there is no life. But later, the temperatures are rises, ice is melt, and slowly the water is come out. The first life is originated only in water, the cyanobacteria and blue-green algae, and so on. So theories are proposed here. These four theories are acceptancy theories in the formation of coral reef. Isn't it, ma'am? And next one, is it clear? Coral reefs. How many types of coral reefs is there? 3. Fringing reef, barrier reef, atoll reef. What are the theories which are supposed to this coral? When you people observe one thing, this question is come to in an essay type question, you may write these theories also including there. But when it is comes only short question, you may just writing only the types. Just you give a simple introduction to the coral, how the corals are formed and how they are developed, how to forming of these coral forms. These coral forms are classified into mainly 3 types: fringing reef, barrier reef and atolls. And theories are most important in writing on essay type questions. Here the Darwin and Dam theory, Semper-Murray subsidence theory, submerged bunk theory and Daly glaciers theory. This glacial, during of the glacial period, the scientist Daly is proposed this theory. Isn't it clear? Right. Next we are entered into the another unit, that is lakes. Okay, ma'am. Unit 2. Unit 1 is over. In the unit 1 we have already discussed that the brief introduction of the biomes, aquatic biomes, and next freshwater ecosystems, pond, lake, estuarine, intertidal zones, wetlands. Okay, and then next we are discussing that the oceanic pelagic zone, marine benthic zone, and next one is coral reefs. And next unit is unit 2, lakes, originating of lakes and classification of lakes. Okay, today we will discuss the another unit in aquatic biology, that is lakes. Originating and classification of lakes. Right now, first of all, we will learn what is lake. What is lake? What is lake? Right? The lake is defined as a okay. This is a deep depression waters. Deep depression water bodies, and which are completely or surroundings up by the land, those are called as lakes. And these lakes are containing fresh water or marine water. What is it mean? Okay, but these are the deep depressions and having a wide and having 4 sides land. Such a type of structures are known as lakes. Lakes are defined as a deep and wide water body. Simply what we said, defined as deep and wide water body which is surrounded 4 sides by land. 4 sides or all sides, whatever this is a lake, just you people imagine this having some depression, deep, and having this is the width, okay, wide and deep, both are present in this water body, and this side is completely covered by the land. Now this structure is known as lake. Okay, this lake is containing the either fresh water or marine water right now. And the next, these lakes are originated in the nature, and some are naturally originated lakes are present in our land or on the planet of Earth. 0.72 million hectares. 0.72 million hectares are present in these natural lakes. But where the man-made lakes? Man-made lakes. Another one is man-made lakes. These are occupying how many hectares? The statistics and the year of 1960s, which means here 65 million hectares. Man-made lakes are covering the area of 65 million hectares. Right? You just remember these 2 points. And next, where these man-made lakes are now useful or they available to growing of the fisheries. Man-made lakes are ready to utilizing the growing of the fishes, or it is suitable or favorable to the fishiculture. That's why this type of fish culture lecture is known as Lachurin fishicultures. Okay, ma'am. Remaining classes we will teach the origin and classification. Okay. And up to you people know this is simple, right ma'am? Lachurin fisheries, where it is suitable for growing on the man-made lake, which is suitable for the fishiculture. This fishiculture is known as Lachurin. Lakes. That's why Lachurin fisheries. The lakes are suitable for growing on the fishiculture. Those are known as Lachurin fisheries. This culture is such lake. Okay, called as this. How they are origin of lakes. Origin of lakes. How a lake is originated? From here I will give a simple examples to you people. There is a Godavari river. Okay, this Godavari river is their birthplace in Nasik Trimbakeshwar. Okay, there is a hill formations is there. A large greenery hill is there. In that the hill region is a small point. And at the small point only the water is come slowly, and they are mingled within a large river lake. Here lakes like but that this is forming naturally, and some lakes are originating in melting of ice. Himalayan base, the base of the Himalayan region consists of so many lakes. Okay, Ular Lake, Sambar Lake, Baikal Lake. Those are the best example of different type of originating, and their water consistency also be different in years. For example, some salt lake is there, Pulicat, some Koller. Okay, Koller, super drinking water, like okay. Here these lakes and origin and the classification is there. Okay, and next in this time what we learn here, the coral theories, coral formations, and next one is lakes. In that the lakes simply we give today that definition, and which are suitable for the growing of the fisheries in lakes are known as Lachurin fisheries. Here lakes, lentic and lotic types. Lentic means where the water is stagnated and they are settled down in a single place or single area. This is known as lentic. And lotic means the water has some movements, current movements, flowing of water is known as lotic lotic ecosystem or lotic water bodies. Okay, ma'am. Lentic and lotic. Lotic. Either we call them in as an ecosystem, water ecosystem. Which water? Fresh water ecosystem. In the freshwater ecosystem, lentic means the water is stable. For example, we given a pond or a small lake. It means in our languages cheruvu. Right? And where lotic? Lotic means here the lake, stream. The streams are flowing. Lotic means water is flows. Lentic means stand. Water is stand in a water body. This is found in only seasonally. But once this form, they continue in their lifetime. Okay? Thank you.